Hello friends, Katie and I are outside the fence today doing a little bit of work to try to show you the process of how I begin working with a fully untrained dog or a new puppy to get them to start heeling with me. Why is a heel so important? Heeling at your side and at your pace shows that the dog is paying attention to you, that the dog is working with you, and that the dog is cooperating with you while on leash. A leash is a very, very important way that we communicate to our dog. So right now I am just going back and forth in a little figure 8 pattern around these cones and asking Katie to follow me. Now obviously, being one of my dogs, she's already trained, but this is how you get started with a new puppy or a new dog.
Now, will most dogs, when I put a leash on them, throw a couple cones on the ground and start wandering around on the street? Will they just blindly follow me? Of course not. We need to motivate our dogs to work. I've got yummy treats in here. And of course, I also am using effective equipment. This is called a slip lead. This has a little slip end of it that will loosen and tighten with knowledgeable use around the neck of the dog when they follow or do not follow. Learning how to lead your dog on effective equipment such as a slip lead or a martingale, a good one, or a prong collar or a star mark collar, any kind of collar, is critical in getting them to learn to pay attention to you. You really cannot do this type of work successfully if you're not already highly skilled at leash handling. You can't do it on a plain collar that is really meant to hold dog tags and you clip a leash onto, because it doesn't tighten and loosen. It doesn't communicate to the dog. All it does is allow the dog to lean on it and pull you around. And of course, being a kind-hearted person, you hear your dog leaning and choking on a collar, you go with them, and that teaches them to pull you. You don't want to do that, so just don't. Let's go, Katie. That the dog follows me outside, because that's where we're going to run into the unexpected. What has that got to do with their manners and structure inside the house? Come here, Katie. Good job. Sit. Good job, Katie. Katie down. Good, Katie. How that matters inside the house is because if we can't get our dog to follow our directions, to stay and to stay when they're inside the house, how are they ever going to do so when we're outside the house and there are dangers involved? Good stay, Katie. Nope, down. Down. My body language made her think, oh, Mom wants me to come. But no, I said, interrupted her movement. I said, no, I want you to stay there. And back down she went. Good, Katie. Good job. And I still indicated to her that I want her to stay. Now, because I have taught her a recall command, I can go, Katie, come. And she comes right over to me. Good job, Katie. Very nice. And I will reward her for that, because I want to motivate my dog to work for me. I want her to want to work with me. I want my dog to have fun when we're training, so that when the chips are down and something is in our environment that, come here, Katie, that might make things a little bit dangerous, they will look to me for directions. That, my friends, is really what is at the heart of good dog training. See you soon.